Tillie Fowler Regional Park is a 509-acre oasis in an otherwise crowded urban area. The park has a playground, picnic area, dog park, two and a half miles of off-road bike trails, a cute little butterfly garden and restrooms, an educational nature center. But of course, I am here for the trails. Starting at the Nature Center is the 1.2-mile Tower Trail, which takes you out to an observation tower and crosses an old brick road several times. The old brick road predates 1917, but was heavily used when Camp Johnston was built as part of the preparations to train American troops during World War I. And since we're on the topic of history, this land was first leased to the city from the Navy back in 1979. A decade later, then Councilwoman Tillie Fowler pushed to have the lands developed into recreational spaces, and she tenaciously advocated on behalf of the United States Armed Forces, particularly the U.S. Navy. Given her history, it is no surprise that the park was renamed from the Westside Regional Park to the Tillie K. Fowler Regional Park back in 2005. After visiting the tower and coming down the boardwalk, a lot of people will now continue straight and head back out to the parking. However, the actual trail continues over to the right. And it will loop around. I just don't want you to miss this section, as many people do. Now we get to actually walk along the brick road, but here it is, this old historic road. And right before you get to the boardwalk, there is a turnoff. And this will bring you back up onto the trail.
Afraid of, but
Hi, girl. Hi. Yeah, you're so sweet. Yeah, you're just like your ears rubbed. Yes, you do. You're so pretty. Okay, have a good day. I recommend that you guys stay on the designated trail. However, there are lots of side trails out here, as you've seen, and I'm actually going to take one. I do not recommend that you go off the designated path in places that you don't know. I did see this, so I do want to go. I don't think it goes very far, but let's check it out. Maybe it takes you out to the brick road. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, I guess it just loops right back around. Nice little loop there. Little web for you. I just knocked it down.
Oh, thank you. I got the one you don't.
Oh, thank you. All right. So there it was, just to show you this little tiny loop. Starts right there. You just take that right instead of staying on the main trail. In addition to the 1.2 mile Tower Trail, there is also a 2.25 mile Island Trail loop that goes deeper into the woods. From the parking area, it's just across the street. Now this rough little gem winds through the northern third of the preserve and does have several unmarked cross trails and fire breaks. It is a great trail for someone who is new to wayfinding. Now the trail can be muddy after rain, and there are some habitats to avoid wandering into. Yet it's this type of trail and the beauty found here that makes this an adventure and worth a visit if you're in the area.